outside in the year 2015. So my picture right there says think before you speak. T for is it true? H for is it helpful? I is for is it inspiring? N for is necessary? And K for is it kind? If it's none of those, then why really say it? Why really talk if it isn't something that needs to be said? So why is it? It's another reason why it's important because not all people like self-harm or commit suicide, but it affects people in their everyday lives. Like we come to school and like we can't focus on our schoolwork because we heard something last night somebody said on social media, or one of our friends come up to us and say something like, oh, she said this to me or she said that to me. And the reason why we think it's so important and we focus most of our time is on it because we try to get this little rumor out. We try to make sure it's not true. And if it is true, why will people go around and say it? Like it's a waste of your time and mine. Next slide. Why don't we talk about it? It mainly affects us young ladies. I know who experienced this. Raise your hand. Whoa, the whole EPR. You see? I see. Tell y'all. So we don't talk about it because we think we can solve it on our own. We think like we can just, go to this person. But sometimes these people are not mature enough, and they just want to go to their friends and just, talk about it to their friends. But the reason why we don't feel as we need to, why we don't need to talk about it is because we think we can solve it on our own, but we actually can't. We need to go to someone like a counselor or a teacher or someone that can help us solve a problem. The reason why I say it mainly affects young ladies is because we know we talk a lot. I know all of us, not just me, everybody personally, they all talk a lot. It's because, I don't know why people talk a lot, but I know why. The reason I'm like, it's because we have a lot of friends, so we have a lot of things to say. And of course, me personally, I don't like everybody, and everybody in this room just don't like everybody like that. So of course you're going to have something to say about someone. It's just something that naturally happens. And excited. All right. Are we the only ones who are affected because I said high school drama? But no, we're not. We have Brianna, Sandra Bullock, Tiger Woods, Demi Lovato, and Beyonce. So when I looked this up, I was like, oh my God, I'm not the only one. Famous people are affected by this too, I felt some type of way. It was like I felt good, but it was like I'm not the only one who is affected by this. I felt a little, a little good or whatever. My personal story. Ooh, let me, bear with me here. Why am I so passionate about it? Like I said before, in the beginning, I stayed in trouble. It's something else. So it all started my sophomore year in high school. Y'all like, yeah, y'all want to hear this now. So, how did it all start? So, it was like I was friends with everybody because I'm a friendly person sometimes. I'm a friendly person, so I try to be, cool with everybody. But that's not how it works. I realized when you're in high school, that's not how it works. You got to have a certain group of friends to fit in here. So, sophomore year, it was a lot of drama going on. Like, oh, she said this about me, so don't hang out with her. It was mainly like, I don't talk to her because my friend doesn't talk to her. It died down a little bit in my sophomore year because I started to think like this is really petty. Like I do not have time for this petty, immature drama. But then my junior year, that's when it got worse. So I got suspended my junior year in high school for something else. I ain't even gonna speak about that. That's another day. Actually got suspended for some big drama about who did what, who said what to who or whatever. And it affected me a lot because obviously I got suspended. And it opened my eyes. It made me realize like I'm better than this. I don't have time for this. The reason for it changed me is because I realized that I shouldn't get suspended for something that's really like this. Like it's not that important. And during my junior year when I got suspended, I stopped talking, well, I been stopped talking to them people about the little petty drama. But then I realized that it is really unnecessary. Then my senior year, last year, hallelujah. It's not like affecting me as much because I've grown up, I've matured more, and I realized that it's really not a big deal anymore. It's just something that happens. It just happens because I'm a female, so it's automatically gonna happen. I can't avoid not having drama, but it doesn't affect me as much anymore because I learned how to avoid the drama. But sometimes it just comes to me like I don't even know how. I'll be confused. I'm like, why it come to me? Yes, like I be trying my best, my hardest, but just don't never like avoid me. My wife question, obviously you already know because I stay in drama. But next slide please. My solution is stop it before it happens. What I mean is don't try to be cool with everybody. Just pick your friends, and if they start talking about people, just tell them like it's not cool because it's a waste of your time, my time, and everyone else's time. If it does happen, confront the person you have drama with. Sometimes this does not always work. Let me say it again. Sometimes this does not always work because not just they. We, in general, are just something else. We can't just confront the person because obviously they're going to say, what? I didn't say that. I'm like, yeah, you said that. But they're like, no. So I'm like, oh, okay. So we're just going to leave that alone. And another part would be like, talk it out with an adult. So like, go to someone that you trust that won't get you like in trouble or whatever. Go to someone you trust and talk it out. Like have a conversation, like a little conversation. And most importantly, let me repeat this, most importantly, be mature. You're not going to get anywhere in life not being mature. That is the best way to handle any situation, whether it's high school drama, whether it's something about sports or poetry. Just be mature about the situation. Thank you.